Hello, Renato. I'm a chiropractor from Sydney, Australia, and it's with great pleasure that we start talking about our upcoming seminar in Rome, Italy, managing the dizziness patient. This is a seminar that I've been presenting now for a number of years, and each time I present it, I refine it. I take gems that the audience has been able to share or something that I've been able to share with them and add it. So this is the most enhanced and refined edition to date. I've been presenting this throughout Australia, Europe, and Asia, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this with many of my colleagues in Rome on September 22, 23. So allow me to go through some of the content that we're going to be presenting, and perhaps for you guys to know a little bit about me as well. So the weekend, which I believe is 12 hours, 11 or 12 hours worth, we've got so much content to cover. I always feel that I could almost do it in 2 weekends, but we'll condense it. So really this is aimed at the practitioner, whether they're of little experience or one who's been out for many, many years. The practitioners that have acquired a business or a practice that they have plenty of time to work on this, or those that are very busy in their practice and really want to enhance their patient results. So this is really a mix, and you can take as little or much of this, and I'll give you examples in my practice whereby you can use this very efficiently in a very busy practice, or if you want to have set up a specialized vestibular or a balanced or a neuro rehab practice and you have more time to spend, you can also do that as well. So I come from a background that I'm a clinician. I own and operate a dizziness and vestibular rehab practice and have for many years. I'm a PhD candidate in vestibular rehabilitation, as well as I teach and have for many years. So I feel that I can bring to the table and to just about everyone in the audience something that they'll relate to and something that they will go, you know what, this is what I'm going to do in my practice. And from that, they'll be able to get better results. So we've got a lot to cover. We'll go through an introduction. We'll go through a neurophysiology. Now, this is not an area where, this is not a time where people roll their eyes and go, oh, damn, pathways and neurology. It's presented in a way that so you guys can understand the connection between the vestibular system and other areas of the body, in particular the spine. As chiropractors and as manual therapists, we manage people with various spinal conditions. So we want to make sure that you guys can understand the relationship between the vestibular system, the balance system, the oculomotor system. What has it got to do with the spine? So rather than look at a spinal-centric approach to helping people with dizziness, we're going to look at it from different aspects, but we'll tie it in with so chiropractors can go, oh, I see that. This is what I see in my practice. We're going to go through a list of conditions that you would commonly encounter in practice. We're going to go through how to conduct a great history that in a handful of questions you can almost determine what the problem is. Remember, if you have a better understanding of what the problem is, you're going to have a far better chance in helping these patients as well. We're going to look at vestibular assessment. We're going to go through many different aspects. We're going to spend a lot of time on how is it that you can apply a very concise, condensed, and very low-tech way of assessing patients with dizziness. We're going to look at benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV, in greater detail and all the different subtleties to it. We're going to look at how to rehabilitate, what therapies you can use in practice that can be an adjunct to what you currently do. And then finally, we'll talk about cervicogenic dizziness. So what happens when the neck, when there's a problem with the neck, whether it be a cervical joint dysfunction, a subluxation, whether it be a whiplash injury or even a concussion. What is it that can happen and what happens to the cervical spine that influences these centers? And we'll talk about different ways that you can assess and manage this as well. So please join me in Rome in September 22, 23. Early bird closes August 2024. We've got limited space available. We've already sold a number of tickets and we will hopefully sell out well before this time. So be sure to come. We've got a great selection of material that we're going to be covering over 1.5 days. So you can find out further information on www.brainhubacademia.com.au, where you can find further information, registration for the event. Take advantage of early bird prices. There's some great prices on offer, and I look forward to seeing you at that time. Thank you for now. Bye-bye.